Okay. Good morning, everybody. Nice to be with you. How many of you have had some really weird, uncomfortable days, maybe afternoons or nights, and just like, what do I do? sometimes the sometimes it seems like the tools don't work, and yet when that's the case, it's that we're not actually really being present with what we're aware of. Many times it's something that we're avoiding handling, being present with, looking at. And you don't even have to necessarily know what it is, but you can ask the question like, wow, what am I aware of? What is this energy? Because you, the being, are peace, bliss, joy, and ecstasy. You are not stress, contraction, worry, fear. That is not you. That is not the essence of you. So anytime any of those things are occurring or anything else that's uncomfortable, it's awareness of something. And sometimes the awareness is showing you a different possibility or getting you to pay attention to something. And many times it doesn't even have anything to do with you, particularly whatsoever. You're just aware. And awareness is not a bad thing. You're not looking to turn it down or turn it off. It doesn't actually work. Awareness is what you be. You're an awareness of awareness unit. So your being is about awareness, but it doesn't mean that you are the awareness. And that might sound a little confusing, so you might want to replay this a few times. It actually makes sense when you look at it. So this morning, there was something that was just really uncomfortable, and I'm used to discomfort at this point of exploring access tools for 19 years and for exploring pretty much my whole life. Um, there's discomfort, and then there's this space of ease that follows it if you don't contract and back away. So you just have to keep going. And so sometimes I just remind myself, okay, just breathe. You're fine. You're alive. You're safe. Just keep going. And sometimes I just ask myself, well, what am I aware of? What is this? Is this relevant to me? And whatever things that I'm thinking about and trying to decide about, is it necessary for me to come to a conclusion about that right now? Or can I just leave it in the air? And sometimes when you allow yourself to do that, it's like everything relaxes. In society, we're taught to get answers and to line things up and um, figure things out. But the more we become the being that we are and step into our infinite capacities of perceiving and knowing, we we don't need to think and figure out anymore, and we don't need to conclude. That actually cuts off our awareness of the infinite capacity to know. So instead of trying to figure out why am I uncomfortable and what's happening, what did I do wrong, or where do I need to go or be or whatever, you could ask, what am I aware of? And is this mine to handle? Many times, just asking the question allows a lot of the intensity of it to dissipate. And sometimes awareness comes to you and it's like, oh wow, it's not even mine at all. Huh. Or oh, I don't need to make a decision right now. Maybe there's some other information that needs to come in. So just relax. And if you're having trouble sleeping at night and you're lying down and you're awake, what if that's not wrong either? What if that's not a problem? Is your body resting? And even if you're in your head and you're trying to sleep and it's driving you crazy, what if you just laughed at yourself for buying into it and being stuck in the monkey mind? And, ask yourself, okay, what can I choose? What can I choose now? You can say the mantra, all of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory, or the crazy phrase, everything is the opposite of what it appears to be, and nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Both of those tend to get you out of your head. You can also reach up and run your bars, your implant band. You can find something to listen to. And if you really can't sleep, what's wrong with getting up in the middle of the night? If you're awake, you're awake. Maybe your body doesn't need to rest. Maybe it does. But what if we weren't in the conclusion that this was wrong? What if we allowed ourselves to move into the question of what am I aware of and what else is possible? What am I avoiding? What am I defending? And then just clear all those points of view. So there's a bunch of tools here. The next time you get to that place of discomfort, choose any of those and let us do the expanding exercise together. And expand our being out infinitely as we are. We're so used to being so small. And sometimes when we start to expand and we get more awareness of things around us, we're like, oh gosh, this is going to be overwhelming. I don't want to have any more awareness of this. And so we stop at this like uncomfortable place. But if you keep going, like I was saying at the beginning, if you keep going further and further and further, you eventually go beyond every limitation, beyond thought, beyond thinking, emotions, problems, upsets, beyond fear, beyond all of the things that distract us. And you get to this space of infinite being and peace. And you can actually function with that space, with your body here on this planet. You do not need to contract back down to do your life. So we practice this expanding so that we can practice being that and bringing it into the world. So wherever you are right now, if you haven't already, lower your barriers and connect to your body. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel yourself sitting, if you're sitting. And also be aware of the space around your body at the same time. And then move that awareness out all the way across the whole planet. Like, let's just go. And you can go beyond the planet, filling up the entire solar system. And keep the awareness of here with your body as you're also there. And sometimes it helps to close your eyes. Sometimes, I don't know, I seem to like look off, but I am not looking at reality here. I'm like in space and here. I don't know how to quite describe it. Like a soft focus, not focusing on something, but just space. Sometimes people do these expanding exercises, or they'll have their bars run and they'll feel this expanded, and they're like, how am I going to drive home? I feel too spacey. I can't drive home. And it's like, actually, you're going to be more aware from that space than when you're contracted and focused. You'll be so aware of all the cars on the road all around you that you'll just naturally navigate safely home from space. But it's like presence with your body and space. You're not just gone and your body's just sitting there by itself. It's including your body. And when we expand and be this space and include our body, it allows our body to be more spacious and less heavy, dense feeling. So it's just really yummy for our bodies. Oh, this is a long one today. So I'm going to end the live, but keep being the space. Keep choosing this space as long as you can, and I'll see you next time.